To me, I can't live without having a garden. I've had a garden for many decades. It gives me a lot of joy.
I've got, mostly native plants as my base, and I've added what I call Florida-friendly plants, which really aren't native to Florida, but they act just like natives.
When I moved here, the yard was pretty overgrown with weeds and grasses and pretty wild, but I knew that I could make it look beautiful.
Being a gardener, I wanted to garden, and cutting lawns is not my idea of gardening. So that was my first priority. But at the same time, I wanted to find ways to make my landscape environmentally friendly, take advantage of the rainfall here in Florida, which obviously in the summer is very abundant, to utilize that water to incorporate that into my landscape.
I had to start bit by bit. When I was doing my research online, I looked at the Florida-friendly sites, I looked at the county extension sites and talked to just about everybody, my neighbors and nursery people, to find the right plants. The plants that I've chosen they're not maintenance free, but as far as watering, most people are quite shocked when I tell them how little I water my yard. I water my landscape with a hose, so I just spot water the plants.
If you have a plant, let's say it's a native plant, but it's a plant that needs a lot of sun in order to grow and be happy. If you take that plant, it's the right plant because it's a native plant, but if you put it in a shady area, it's not in the right place. So you've got a right plant in the wrong place. So what you want to do is make sure that whatever culture is required for that plant regarding sun, water, temperature, that you put it in the right place.
I entered the WaterWise Award for St. Petersburg. I was very excited and nervous about it. I was very happy when I received notice that I had won.
It was very exciting because, again, it gave me an opportunity to share what I've done with people so they can see the results of that. One, how you can enjoy the landscape and the environment, but also how you can save water and money.
The satisfaction I get from my garden is immeasurable. It is like a retreat for me, and I know that everything is here because I put it there, and so it makes me very proud and happy.
If you just take a little piece at a time, it's part of enjoying what you're doing, and then seeing the results of it is very, very rewarding.
My name is Susan Rohr, and I'm WaterWise.
I'm Tom Ungaro, and I'm WaterWise.